Welcome back to Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. We have a 2500 series Chevy and two-toned maroon and gray underneath all the growth. We'll get to that. Real cheap. It was picked up at the auction. $500. You can't beat that. What I want to do is get it clean enough that it won't kill us to hop inside. It's bad. It's bad inside and out. Without further ado, let's take a look. For a large portion of its life, when it wasn't being used, it was kept indoors. And you can see that. The rocker panels, the quarter panels, the edge of the beds, the edge of the cab corners, all in great shape, no rust. But the last 10 years, not only has it sat out under trees, but it hasn't been washed either. So it hasn't seen soap or a wash mitt in a decade or longer. And you'll be able to see that. The sun's rays wreaking havoc on the finish, growth, mold, mildew. I mean, it's just normal for sitting outside and being neglected for a long period of time. Open the door and you'll see the interior hasn't been cleaned in decades either. Now, luckily, the dash isn't cracked into a million pieces, but everywhere you look, every little crack and corner and crevice is dirty. The floor mats are horrible. It's a great place to start because I can't stand looking at them. So I'm going to spray them with the floor mat rejuvenator and a foamer from Detailing World. And that combination, we're going to let that set for a while. I'll go do something else. I'll come back. It'll soften up that crud. And I can agitate it with a brush, rinse it off with the pressure washer, and we should be good to go. It just needs maybe a little bit of dressing. It's so dried out. Just a little bit of a dressing, but nothing to make these slippery. These would get slippery easy. So I think if it comes to looks, maybe CarPro, what is it called? Dark Side would look better, but it would be just way too greasy and slippery to enter the vehicle. The gummy fix works perfectly fine. A huge difference with just the mats clean. So let's get over to the body and let's take the pressure washer and blow some of the growth as much as we can off of the truck. And then we'll foam it, wash it, and see what we have underneath what Mother Nature has started to take over on this 2500 series. The wheels and tires are also, well, horrible. I'm going to spray the foam cleaner from Detailing World on there, try something new, something a little bit different than what we normally do. This doesn't have ferrous metal removers in it. It's just a straight up all-purpose cleaner, but it should work. Let's give it a shot. Spray it on there, let it dwell a bit, agitate, and rinse. Well, let's give it its long-awaited and well-deserved bath. All cleaned and so much better without all the growth, all the corners, the cracks, cleaned up. The silver has a sheen. And we just did a quick interior, so moving it in and out wouldn't kill us with the bacteria. So that will need a deeper clean. But now that it's nice and smooth, you can see we have oxidation, stains, chips with a little bit of rust starting. But what I want to do is a quick test area to see if there's some gloss underneath all this oxidation and what it would look like. So let's do just a quick test area before we end the video. Just some 3D ACA 500 onto this microfiber. This vehicle, being an '89, was right on the cusp of when they transitioned from single stage to clear coat. So this will serve two purposes. Let us know what's underneath all of the damage from the sun, and if it's single stage or clear. Now, if I turn this towel over and it's red, it's what? You would be right, single stage, but it's not. So this has a clear coat. As well, we find out that there is some gloss to be had. There is a nice, rich red paint under here. Let me bring you in closer. A little bit of etching. A little bit of overall orange peel effect. The pads will help take care of that. It's not in the cards to do wet sanding on this one. This is just going to be a one-step polish. I was thinking maybe cutting compound, but maybe it would be interesting to see what we can do with just one pad polisher and polish in one step. But I will make that decision before the next video. Definitely some potential for the old girl. All right, so that's a start. It's nice and smooth, it's clean, and we're gonna see what we can do with this paint, see if we can bring it back to life. So stay tuned. Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. I'll catch you in the next video.